Howdy YouTube, and welcome back to Aquarium Delirium, where today we're going to be finding out whether the Scarrow sponge can be defeated by this melamine block eraser. Now I've seen a lot of people raving about these, so I thought it was about time that we'll give it a go. So I've been out and I bought a 10-pack from Amazon, but I'm a little bit dubious because some of them say that they're impregnated with chemicals to help with the cleaning action. I don't want that in my fish tank.
No, don't eat Molly.
So we're going to have to do a little test to make sure, because this one didn't actually say it was, I didn't actually say it wasn't, but we need to know. So we'll do a test. Hence the scientist outfit. Hey! So the best way to test whether it's impregnated with some chemicals is to do a pH test. If it's impregnated with a soapy compound, the pH will go up, and if it's impregnated with a degreasing compound, it should go down because that's more of an acid base. First of all, we'll take a base test. Oh, how about that for first time every time? Get in. We'll do a base test of what the pH is. We'll just go with pH, the normal one. Everyone should have one of these if you're a fish keeper. Some sort of way of testing the aquariums. And as things progress in your hobby and you'll get better at your skills and all that, you'll tend to find that the pH, the ammonia and the nitrate aren't getting used as much as the nitrate. So you'll always have an excess of these types. Give it a bit of a shake. Add 3 drops into the first bottle. Give it a shake. Look at that. There you go. Next, we introduce the sponge into the water and leave that for some time. Then it's just a case of, didn't get it that time. Got on the second time. Doing a second test, making sure both pHs have stayed the same. And as you can tell, both have remained the same. Champion. So we know that the batch that I bought does not contain any chemicals to help with the cleaning action that could harm the fish. That's just for my own peace of mind. Basically, I couldn't find it written on the packaging itself, tell you how to use them, how to get them wet, be careful that they're mainly abrasive, and the thing that was getting us concerned is it says always wear gloves before using this product. Now I would say use gloves if it was just a melamine block. That's what made us double check. So I'd like to say I've deliberately let this tank go just to let the algae grow for this test, but I haven't. Just been lazy. Get off it. Took us ages to grow that algae. Right, so what we shall do, we'll do this half the tank with that, and that half the tank with that. But I'll give you a close-up of the tank, and just show you how dirty it is on the inside. Dirty on the outside as well, I mean. As you can see, this tank is manky. So, enough jibber jabbering. It's time to get my hands wet. I'll put it off as long as I can. It's time to get stuck in. First up, the yellow sponge. Just a bit of that mark there. Pretty ground in there. Right, this is what I mean about the substrate. Get substrate in. It always stays within the pores. And that's just going to be an abrasive against the glass. Don't want to go too far across. Oh. Chill out, fish. I just want to see you better. Second half. Seems to get them wet, so we'll make sure I put it nice and wet. Straight away, you cannot hear any scratching on the glass. Don't want to go too far. And you can see there, it's got green straight away off the algae. Try and spend the same amount of time on both. Right, let's see, some, like the sound wasn't even there, so it's not picking up any, you know what I mean? This is really good. Right, let's get a close up again. I'll let the water clear, because obviously I've got a lot of stuff, debris in the water column now. We'll let that clear and then we'll have another close up of the tank. Right, so it's time to have a quick close up. So, okay, on an angle, let's see what's like. Forgive the back, I didn't clean the back. Never ever clean the back. But when it comes to cleaning, still a bit, I think a bit here. I don't know if the camera's picking them up. There's scratch there, there, and there. So I've done that abrasion test. Now we'll go to this side. Take it off. Cleaner on the glass. There's still a little bit on both, to be quite honest. I'm not going to lie. There is still a bit on both. But that side, with the melamine sponge eraser, we've done a better job on this side. Especially when I'm looking at these scratches. Will I pick them? Yeah, you can see them there. Do I lock them? There. See? And then how it's not quite cleaned it very well. Yeah, that's better. That's showing you. Yeah, the other side is. The only thing I can think of doing extra is on that bow front tank downstairs. The acrylic one. We'll go and do that now. Yep, I have to say it's much better on this acrylic than the yellow sponge. Conclusions. So what have we concluded between these two? Well, when it comes to just getting algae off your tank or then watermarks, can't go wrong with that. As long as it's a glass tank and we're not picking up substrate. Because the second you pick up a little bit of substrate from along the bottom and you introduce that into this little coarse sponge, that's all you hear is ksh, 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 ksh. Whereas this is different. Get substrate in that, you take it away, do that. Within the water, straight back onto cleaning. It does take a little bit more elbow grease on this, on glass. But when it comes to acrylic tanks, like we did on that little bow front one, this one is good as long as you keep away from the substrate, like I said. But this one is fantastic. I would have this forever on acrylic rather than this. This is a little bit too abrasive for acrylic. So Will I be using these going forward? Yeah, I'll let you. I bought them, so I'll have to use them. But they are good, and I do like it. Don't like it for water stains. I should have maybe got some actually, that's on a dried off water stain. That's polishing pretty good. Yeah. Yep, on a dried on water stain. I'll give you a look at that before we go. So that's it. Hope you've enjoyed this one. I've enjoyed it. Until next time, ta-ra. Can't reach, can I? Oh, pew! Mind that George Clooney's an awfully sell go.
Oh, the end.